Education is key to our development as individuals and as a society. It reduces inequality and increases opportunities. In much of the developing world, the current approach to education is based on an out-of-date legacy that fails to acknowledge the indigenous culture, history, and environment. The outcome of colonial education systems has been the destruction of indigenous knowledge and learning. Native education has been transformed to a Western system that does not relate to the culture, environment, and needs of people. In many developing countries, this pre-independence design is still followed. For instance, people in the Democratic Republic of Congo are more likely to be able to tell you about the history of Belgium than about the history of their own country. The dominant Western models of education are failing to give young people the appropriate skills for their environment. What is needed is a specific, relevant curriculum that can make these communities better equipped to raise themselves out of poverty. Education should be tailored and relevant to its target population. Imagine a school where learning is not just about listening, remembering, and repeating, but where learning is about knowledge and so much more, about doing, being, and interacting with others. What is needed is an education system that prepares learners to enter adulthood with the skills, knowledge, and confidence to raise their standard of living, to be innovative and creative in their work, to be resilient, become responsible citizens, adapt to change, to recognize and solve local problems, to meet other cultures with respect, and create a peaceful and environmentally sustainable society. Our vision is a world where education is tailored to meet the needs of communities. A school's design should respond to the climate, environment, and culture that it serves. Teaching practices and resources should reflect the culture, values, customs, and beliefs of students. The curriculum needs to be tailored to connect what students are learning with their day-to-day lives. For instance, why not have subjects such as tropical diseases and disease prevention covered right from elementary school? Or subjects like local and regional history, farming, soil erosion and its prevention, animal husbandry, small engine use and repair, carpentry, bricklaying, simple architecture, principles of business, or microfinance? Why not also include courses for interested adults in the evenings? This will provide practical skills and knowledge that is useful and will create livelihood opportunities. So how do we do this? We work collaboratively with communities and a network of partners to identify needs. We develop community-specific curriculum. We put theory into practice, creating physical learning environments, and we advocate for necessary changes in education policy, whilst at the same time taking into consideration gender balance, a respect for local cultures, values, and history, the environment, and the impact of our projects on communities. We want communities to take charge of education projects so that when we design a curriculum or project for a school, it is as participatory as possible. We work to understand the needs and the capacity of each community and how we can best support them. Based in Geneva, Switzerland, DevEd is a newly established non-profit organization that aims to change attitudes and approaches to education in the developing world. This is our vision for the future of education. Help us to make it a reality.